Hey, everybody. Welcome to Switcheroo on Track Tuesday, 7 p.m. It is 7:15 to July 15th, is what I'm trying to tell you, 2025. Anyways, that was a mouthful to get out. All right. So, who we got in here? That's Wigwag with his 60, count up to 60. That's funny. Hey, Chris, model train aficionado. That's some kind of new YouTube thing they're doing. I don't know. Kind of helps people want to, I guess, participate in the chat. You can get like one, two, or three, like who's chatting the most. I guess I don't know what it gets you, but anyway, it's just a little something fun. I guess I don't know. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, wait, what? Thomas, how you doing? Yeah, currently. Yep, it is. Big Wag is a little nuts. Hey, there's Jason. Not a fan, man. How you doing tonight? Great. How's it 3D for the big book? That's cool, Jason. No worries, man. That is at 6:30. I get back to. Yeah, I've been printing these fuel tanks that Jim, Millennium County Jim, sent me files for. I'll show you that, man. Tennessee River, Chris. Nice enough for the cook. No, not this time. Good Bodolson, how you doing, sir? Yeah, I don't really understand it, Ray, but I just reading a little bit of something about it earlier today. Hey, John, school kill, for Valley. I'm having talking problems today. I don't know what's going on. Joe Raider, how you doing, buddy? Where I am. Dave's not here, man. We got to do some housekeeping things. Go over to Sparky's channel. Check out his videos for the meet and greet in August, and of the 22nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe it is. All the information's there. Not sure how many tickets are left for the dinner train. That should be a really fun time. Check that out. So this Saturday and Sunday is an NMRA National Train Show in Novi, Michigan, up there. Novi is a suburb of Detroit. So I will be heading up there Saturday. Wife and I are just going to take a little day trip just to get out of the house. And so anybody going there, let me know. We can meet up. It should be a fun day. I don't know. I need some ballast. I'm looking to get some ballast. Let's see. See what I find. Hey, Wesley. Good evening, buddy. Happy for Godwin. I just saw your post about how you post. It's interesting. Give me a lot of credit. I gave you guys a teaser last Monday or Tuesday that I was going to put out a video over the weekend, an update video, and I still haven't gotten to it. And then I'm going to switch in tonight with Robert. So I'm working on trying to get some things together for tonight to set up, And I didn't make one today either. But I do promise I will get one out to you. You're going to see a little bit of it tonight. Tease it a little bit, but anyways, I'm not as dedicated, I guess, as you, Pappy. Post 5 days a week. Is that each channel or just Trigoblin channel? And then you have It's pop luck as well. Hey, Floyd. Also, housekeeping. Obviously, you're getting me tonight and Robert. He does the third week. I do the fourth week. Robert had some family stuff going on tonight. The family was in town. Something along those lines. No, and it didn't sound like anything urgent or emergent. And just asked me if I want to switch weeks to help them out. I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Now, there is 5 Tuesdays this month, I believe. Just double check that. I can get their calendar, Dave. Yeah, the 29th will be the 5th Tuesday in July. If anybody is interested in either joining on that Tuesday, hosting, co-hosting, hosting your own, either way, reach out to one of us. But don't reach out to Robert. Unless you want to send a carrier pigeon. We're going to go with Robert. Well, yeah, reach out to one of us, let us know. Like I said, either you want to come on as a guest or if you want to host it yourself, that's fine too. We haven't really done anything different in the last few Tuesdays, 5 Tuesdays. A couple times we've got all of us on, but been a while. Hey, Ronald, how you doing? Darren, how you doing? We caught up in this chat. That's pretty much all I can think of as far as that goes. As far as like housekeeping things, there's Steve. Reach out to Steve if you want. Let him know if any of you guys wants to host that 5th host or join in on that 5th Tuesday. Maybe a little more interesting, maybe. I don't know. I don't really see the rankings on StreamYards here either, so I don't know. But I have to go into my phone and look at it. But with 10 seats left on the dinner train, so everybody's able to put up a link for Sparky's meet and greet. It'd be helpful. Hey, there's Wilmer. I don't know what you think about that idea, Wilmer, but figured can't hurt anything. Really, man. Thank you, buddy. This moved me to number 1. Always number 1. Oh, wait, that's a different number 1. No, but thank you, man. That's so kind of you. Yeah. Let us see. We're selling them. I'm unfortunately not going to be going. I want to talk about it. It's going to be another Colorado situation where I'm not happy. Not happy about it. Damn it. I think I just saw something from a show from the Colorado Railroad Museum, but I think the big boy might be coming through there. I don't remember when. I kind of just caught a blurb on it. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. We'll see him come with Sparky's meet and greet. August wants to do the dining car train ride at 10 seats. Contact Sparky on YouTube. It's a great time, guys. It's always a great time. I hate when I can't go to these things. It was always fun. Great group of guys, always busting chops, joking around, laughing. It's always a fun time. Let's see. There's Dave, the NSFN scale. Good evening. There's a link there. Floyd posted. A meet and greet. It's getting closer. It's just a little over a month away. Hey, Anthony. How you doing, buddy? Hey, D-Rail. D-Rail. How you been, bud? Feeling better? Yeah, he's still around. Absolutely. He just hasn't been doing a whole lot of YouTube or anything lately. Elgin County Railroad Museum site a video. There you go. Yeah, definitely check it out, guys. You're able to make it up there. It's a great time. I was excited to go because it's the first time I think we've done one of these in Canada. Been down to the States multiple times. I was looking forward to coming up. And I wanted to see that station that I never remember the name of it, but that's the one you have the big model of on your layout. St. You want to say St. Andrews? That's not St. Andrews. St. Something. I think. Maybe not. Hey, Derek. How you doing, Derek? Good evening. There's Andy. Upbound Pilot Andy. How you doing, man? So, yeah, just looking. Principal of Canada, sign up for Sparky. Prince has a good deal too. He's got like a 15% off or something on like summer type. I don't know if it's on anything you buy or not, but on his new ad, he just got an ad from him today about it. In an email, summer sale. So you got mini prints. There's Thomas. Look, man. Converting an MTH-HO engine to tsunami. Nice. I don't have any MTH. Hey, they're good locomotives. I don't know if they're the same as BLI, where like the electronics are not the best, but they're like pretty solid, man. I've seen it, heard. Do they even make them anymore? HO scale. I think they started out just like O scale, I think. I don't know a lot about them. Hey, Adrian Gadsden. How are you doing, Adrian? Thanks for coming in. Wilmer. You guys don't mind it. I appreciate it. When you come to help me rebuild my layout, we can put together a little film to meet and greet. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be, man. That's it. I don't know if I'll get out there before winter. That's, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to go to Amherst this year either. I didn't go last year. I haven't 100% decided on it. Yeah, I've been there a couple times now. Get a little break for a few years and then go back and feel like it's new again. It ends up being, these meet and greets and Amherst, all these things are great times. They really are. But especially if the wife comes with me. Well, whether she comes with me or not, it's still at a hotel room. So, you look at the back costs, you look at the travel costs, eating expenses, all that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty kind of an expensive thing. Not to mention, like with the meet and greet, you're going to spend money on the attractions and stuff, the things you want to do. So, I don't know. It sounds like being about money, but right now it kind of is. I'm trying to make it over the pond here in October. And save the money up. You go from some station, go to the rail station and tour, then come see it on the layout. Yeah. I've seen that in person on the layout. And it is very impressive. Very impressive. Thanks, Chris. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Kind of about that. That's how we ended up doing the 611 and all locomotives. It's the one that everybody and their mothers made. I would make that one. Or somebody like Scale Trains or somebody anyway, make a good either C&O, B&O, and Eastern Road steam locomotive. The BLI steam isn't bad. I haven't had no luck with their diesels. I don't know if Just me or what? Bring me the place at Sparky St. Thomas train station. That's a good idea, actually. I mean, if anybody has mini-me's, paint them up so you don't have to paint them. Help them out a little bit there. Sparky's kind of old. I don't know about his eyesight anymore. Then you can put them at the station. There's Jimmy. Jim, I'm gonna have to reprint the handrail. Kind of broken in a few places, taking it up to screws. I'm gonna call them supports. Yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah, listen to Wilma. Knows what he's talking about. Hey, Scott. White cross trains. And the eye laser on the right. That eye laser on my right eye and stole my eye knock the eye would see better and clearer. Yeah. Good. It's amazing what they do now. Cataracts and stuff like that. That's basically in the meet and greet. Strasbourg. Waited for him to sign up for this year's meet and greet. Yeah. He came up to Amherst a couple years ago, too. We're finally caught up there. All right, so I'm working on this tank. Paint's still drying, so. But it's going to be a fuel tank, CSX. Or it could be a cake. I could decorate like a cake inside a paper plate. So we can do that too. For my engine house. Printed out the hand railing that goes at the top. However, it kind of broke in a few spots. So I'm gonna have to see if I can piece it together, see how it looks. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and try to put another one out. This is the start of a second one. Jim printed me, made me some files for this. It's 3 pieces, bottom, middle, and top. Got a little ridge here. Can you see it or not? Really put together. Came out pretty good. I did a little bit of putty. Mr. Putty. I had a little bit of a seam. I was pretty well able to get rid of the seams. So that part came out nice. Yeah, no joke. Thanks, bro. It'll look better once I get the railings on. The only trouble I'm having is I got to figure out how to do the spiral ladder. I don't know how I'll have to figure one of those out. Might have to see if there's some kind of kit. Environmentally safe. All things should have plates. Put them in case of a leak. Plates. I gotcha. Like, what are you talking about? No, I'm going to have to see. There's not going to be a ton of room where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to have to see if I can build some kind of berm, It's not going to be 100% prototypical size and all that. But it's going to be what it is. That's what, how we do. You got to condense and make things fit. So, up to 9, how you doing? Good to see you. B&B Railroad, good to see you as well. That's all you guys. Come make it for me. I don't care. You're all right. I like it. When it's all done, you'll see. I finished with yesterday. So, what the hell, man? A Coke flying all $10,000. That's like the money. I don't know, Scott. I don't know what language you're talking there, buddy. Sometimes I can't decipher. When you guys text, feel like me, you got big fat fingers and stuff, and you hit 17 keys at once. And I can't decipher it. What else we got up there? Yeah, so I got that. Each one of these sections is like between 10 and like 11 and a half, 12 hours. Right. Because I just have a small printer. So I have to print them kind of on an angle, standing up, kind of, sort of, instead of flat. It's too wide to go flat on my printer. So I think because I have to print up, it's taking a hell of a lot longer. According to the master, Jim, the print master. Hey, Gary, SDP 45. Gary, you're not going to want it. Good to see you, man. How you been? I haven't talked to you in a while. Trying to give away an N-scale micro trains for Pennsylvania Railroad coal hopper with a load in Intermountain Pennsylvania Railroad. Relay hopper. Never thought it'd be so hard. For shipping. U.S. Canadians pay shipping. There you go. For you N-scalers. You know, Georgia Sunbelt. Old Anthony. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. It's hard, man. You come in, especially when you come in later and you type like everybody's name down to say hello, and they all say hello to you back, and then you feel obligated to say hello again. I don't have $10,000 for flying. It might be better to stick with video and training. Yeah. That's a lot of money. I guess it depends on what all is important to you, I guess. I don't know. You can see you Thursday. Now I'm back from vacation. Oh, good. Charge $2. I'm going to downtown. Have I bought any new ones? Well, the pre-orders are in. Well, some of them are in. Scale trains for the next batch of Heritage units. The two that didn't come in last time still didn't come in. I think it was the Richmond and Fredericksburg and the New York Central. And only 4 of the 5 of this batch came in. And I don't know which one is missing. So there you go. Nah, we're sorry, man. I'm not going to be able to make it this time. So, with my daughter moving over to London, we're going to try to go over there in October for our 30th anniversary. So all the money's kind of tied up into that. I'll go through license instead of a fixed ring, and you can be a big drone. There you go. Yeah, I would actually like to learn how to. Oh, nice. That's cool. That was hilarious when he did that, man. Just encourage you, somebody painting, please. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, those are in. Let's see. Let me see if these cameras. Oh, what I wanted to show you. Let me see. They changed this stuff all up down there. I can share the screen. So those are the tanks I'm trying to model. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's what these tanks are going to become. Those are sitting there at the CSX Commonwealth Yards in Cleveland. You can see them right off the highway. And behind that, there's a big ass fueling station. Crazy. Right off the main line, you get cut into the yard there and through the fueling area. Mine's not going to work that way just because of space and everything. I would have liked to have done that, but it's not going to happen. So, yeah, different picture of it. This one's a little bit. This is from the other side of it. And you can see that, but the tanker's up there that it loads into those. It must be in wintertime where you see the tanks there. Some of the piping that goes across the tracks and over to the fueling area. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. I missed something, Anthony. I don't know what you're planting. Merle got the Halloween stuff up. Yeah, I saw that too. We went there. We actually 2 weekends ago. We went over there. They already have that up. Yeah. I think I'm not going to be able to do it exactly, Daryl, in that picture, but that's what those tanks are going to look like. Do have some CSX decals I'll put on. Put that little piping on it and stuff. So it'll be pretty cool. I hope. This is the kind of the original that tank I had just to kind of see where I wanted to put it. I had Jim had given me a file prior to this file that I printed out, but there's no lip to help connect them together, so they're just kind of sitting on top of each other. You got a lot more gaps and everything in there. Even the way this is, I had to do a little bit of putty work. Yeah, that's true, Scott. Christmas decorations. The only thing like with those kind of places that I can understand is that for those that actually do make crafts to sell for, like your holiday craft fairs and stuff, those people buy that stuff way in advance to have the product to make stuff, so it's when you see it in your regular stores, man. Don't forget the fuel truck. Oh, fuel truck right there. In the picture. Hey, Jerry, 2057. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you before. Yeah, thanks, Troy. That's this end of it. See, I got my new backdrop in. Frame junctions. We have on this fuel tank won't be there. I'm going to use this other one. Thanks, Daryl. Hey, Mark. Yeah, it's strange junctions. So he was able to modify this. And on his website, you can see these were all Union Pacific locomotives, and there was a mountains in the background. He was able to change it to CSX, that's what I model, and just put kind of a tree line and some buildings in there. And it's pretty cool, I think it came out really nice. Must be stuff they didn't sell. Let's see, I got the view here from the other end. Maybe if it comes off, there you go. So on the left-hand side, there's the car shops that I had showed in the last video. There's more motors than that. I had him try to put in some like cars down at this end, being that's where the car shop is, but it just didn't look right. So I decided to just stick with the locomotives all throughout. But it came out pretty nice, I think. The sky's just pretty basic, nothing fancy, just nice and bright. Kind of like that. Yeah. Now this is Train Junkies. You do a lot of modification if you want to. And my other ones on the lower level are from Trackside Scenery, and he'll also do some modifying too. So I mean, if you go on what the heck is the name of that channel? KW, Kansas and Westerns channel. He has he talks a whole lot about backdrops in the last couple of videos. So he's in Western. And he used Trackside Scenery, or not Trackside Scenery, Train Junkies. And he talks all kinds about stuff about how he worked with him to modify what he wanted. He used some of his own pictures that he took, as well as stuff that was stock. You know, the more modifying if you do, we had to do, I'm sure it adds to the cost. This was pretty basic. It didn't take him a lot of work. It's 17 feet by 16 inches tall, 16 or 17 tall. I can't remember now. So that wasn't it wasn't too bad. We're shipping and everything. So yeah, it is. And Jones. So he can work with you as far as, modifying stuff, at least to a certain extent, which is nice. That's really the biggest thing I've done. That's was going to be the biggest thing. It will be the biggest thing on the what do you call it, update when I do finally get to it. I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully this week. It's summertime too, so I've been out and about doing stuff outside. It's hot as balls. Oh, geez. This weekend. That's crazy, man. Keep talking about those garbage trucks. Yeah, he does have a nice selection for junkies. And like I said, this was a Union Pacific rail yard that had mountains in the background and stuff, which I'm modeling the middle of Ohio. You might as well say it's Kansas. That's how flat it is out there, farm country. You get some small hills, rolling hills, but it's pretty darn flat. So, a lot of farms out there in the middle of Ohio. Yeah, well, he was at least able to change it to this. I'm guessing he could probably do CN, CP, whoever you guys would like. I would think NSF. I don't know. So yeah, that's three houses in the neighborhood. Man, that's nuts. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Laura. So yeah, that's what I've been working on there. I think my last I think it was last month on my contract when I showed the auto repair shop I was working on. Put it on one of my Thursday morning shows, the morning brew. So okay, Andy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Have a great night. And I'm going to see you Thursday. Back to my early mode. Well, yeah, that's basically what I had going on. I spent last weekend, we went up to Canada, up to Mississauga, that way, to take my daughter up to fly out of there to head over to England. So we went up Sunday to Monday. Got back really late Monday. So it's bittersweet, man. It's yeah, we're gonna miss her, but at the same time, she was living here for about a month and a half, and while we enjoyed our time, it's kind of nice to have the house kind of back to normal. She had a lot of her stuff just in limbo. I had nowhere to really nothing to do with it. Um, but she got everything pretty well cleaned up, taken care of, and so we appreciate that. It's kind of nice. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I don't know. I think a lot of the newer like boxes are like surge protected and stuff. I think you can add them, maybe. No idea, Anthony. Something to do with YouTube and like the whoever chats the most, and then the chat gets numbers or grounds or means nothing. I mean, I don't think you really get anything for it. I mean, have fun, do it. I mean, I'm not discouraging it if I just don't know what it's about. So, I don't know, Daryl. I got something. Like the numbers are like you can be like the number one, two, or three. Like whoever chats the most during a live stream gets numbers. I don't know what the triple crowns are. If it's the same thing or what, but sure. No, I don't think it's that. I think it has to do with like the number one poster during the chat. Let's see what else you have. It's super cool. Yeah, there you go. But you're always number one. You hit Wilmer, I'm 19th. Not off this channel, you're gonna win $1 million. Yeah, something like that, Floyd. Whoever posts the most, chats the most during the live stream. That I don't know. Yeah, who's the most chatty Cathy in here? Exactly. Exactly. So my daughter was living there for a month. She goes, "You guys watch so much YouTube, especially me. I don't know why you don't just pay for it, so you don't have to deal with all the ads and that." Spend the XP points at your local trade store. I don't know if that's true. But I don't know. I just can't see spending money on YouTube. Didn't you used to pay for the YouTube, Wilmer? Ad free. Yeah, I agree. You make it so difficult for people to get to monetization, and you're not really paying them to get squat, anyways. So you know we're making money off of it. So, even my channel, you're making money off all your channels, whether you're monetized or not. You all have ads on them. Yeah. That's the only reason I decided to go with the monetization when I was able, because they're making money off of me anyways with the ads. So if I'm able to get a couple pennies back here and there, to help. Like I don't really, as you can see, I don't really post much. I don't really do a lot. I do my live stream once a week, or this once a month. I'd like to at least say I would do an update video once a month, but I don't even do that. If I was working on the layout more feverishly, maybe I would put something out more often, but it's the same stuff, man. You know that? I mean, I don't know. I don't see any need to post if it's the same thing I showed the last time. So I'm looking at my tree somewhere and put them I got plenty of attention. Bet you did, Mark. I bet you did. You always get plenty of attention, yeah. No, I don't think it's Crown Royal. They'll bite you in the back, give you a coat. Oops, 1973. Channel 1. How are you, sir? Thanks for stopping in. So, oh yeah, trying to get some little things done. Trying to get that kind of bouncing around with different stuff. I really wanted to get the intermodal going, and I decided to start on jumped over to doing the CSX yard. I'm kind of doing more work in that area. There's a train coming here. Turn the headlight on. There's a mounted unit. Conrail, there you go, Sparky. That's from Baltimore, Ohio there. So, free burgers. I don't know. Oh, he's got to wear the gold crown. Hey, Jeff's Train World, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. So, at that angle. So I got a little switch house there. I don't know. I think it was a Paula, Tyco. I don't know. Whatever. It's an old kit. I bought it put together already. I kind of had to do some work to it. I guess it's going to be a stand-in. I bought that more modern kit. It's from Germany or something. It's from Hebrew. I don't know. This one has all the glass windows on the front. Looks like more of a modern. I mean, it almost looks like a air traffic tower in a way. I think I'm going to put that there instead. Not that they're really going to use towers that much anymore. I don't know if they even use towers anymore. But you do still see some remnants of them along the rails and here and there, you know. And one of them today, and it's running and finishing up airplane as far. That's good. Productive, right? Hey, Mark. Not all my cars, no. That whole train is weathered that you see. I have quite a few hoppers are weathered. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have done that from the beginning, like made it a habit that once I got a new car or bought a car or whatever for the layout to do all the things to it, you know, check the weight, metal wheels, metal couplers, all that stuff. I had a bunch of like used stuff that I slowly have been doing work to, and everything has metal couplers, metal wheels. But I wish I would have made weathering a part of that, like as a rule. You know, like before I have it go on the layout, you know, X, Y, and Z has to happen, and weathering would have been nice to have been one of those deals. I don't have any cameras where you can see the other track. It's a whole intermodal train with some trailers on it and stuff. None of that is weathered. The locomotives on there. But these heritage units are not going to get weathered. I keep them as is. Thought about it, but I think I'm going to leave them just because they're more of a collector's type thing, you know. So I don't really want to. Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Didn't lose any gray matter. If you're like me, you don't have a whole lot to spare. See, yes, it also has a Jurassic Park pointer in the tracks. Well, that's cool. What I miss? Burger King. Street. No one appreciated the crowd. Yeah, I have not seen any of them in person. Even the Norfolk Southern units, the only one I've seen in person is the Penn Central. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Anthony. Oh, something, man. Cracked your head open. Dinosaurs battling each other on the track. That's fun. Yeah, check train world HON gauge out. It's hit by lightning. So I take it they're harder than your skull. Yeah, it was like the game operation where it buzzes when you hit the sides. How much MS do you get down there in Florida, Chris? I know CSX is big down there, and Florida East Coast, but I don't know about Norfolk Southern. Slipped. That's because you and Anthony got those fancy Italian marble floors. It's slippery, man. I was like, us just got cheap ass linoleum down. It's not as slippery. Cats told me I wouldn't find anything. There you go. Hey, Ed Hodge. Very cute, you're right, man. Good are you, Ray? Yeah, well, Anthony, honestly, seriously, life doing all right, man. It had to be kind of scary. I am not sure. I'm not an N scaler. I really don't know. Um, you can check like maybe some of the online shops. You just had a big N scale convention, like in June, I think. Anthony's got a couple coal hoppers he's trying to get rid of their N scale. Pennsylvania Railroad. So, getting slow, buddy. Yeah. Steven here tonight. I think I saw him in here. Been a while since I've seen Steve. Get him over. I don't make it into too many chats anymore, especially like I said with summertime. I have to make my own crap since Engage doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, there's actually I feel like N scale has kind of gotten like more popular, like more companies making products and stuff. I don't know about like specific things that you're looking for logging cars and that, so that I'm not sure. Um, I mean, it's always a crapshoot on eBay. It's a crapshoot on like Facebook groups. There's N scale groups for sale groups and that HO for sale groups. But you're always taking a chance too with that stuff. As far as what you're getting, who's reputable, who's not. Who's GHQ? Oh, sorry, man. Bedtime. Let's see if I can get to it. If my stuff I had when I bought years ago doesn't exist, so now I'm basically making my own stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's old school modeling there. You have to make your own kit bash, build kits. Now most of your stuff is ready to run around the box, which is fine. I mean, you pay for it, though. I enjoy building kits, like car kits, anyways. There's a lot of covered hoppers on this way out there, kits. I'm only gonna be on a few more minutes, Chuck. It's almost bedtime for me. Hey, Anthony Borden. That's the only downside about Tuesday nights. So you're gonna work Wednesday morning early, bright and early. So, so next week you'll get Robert next Tuesday, and then like I said, let us know if anybody's interested in either hosting, co-hosting, coming up on that 5th Tuesday. So not next Tuesday, but what I say it was the 29th or something like that. So if not, I don't know what's for what we're doing. So usually we talk about the day before. This is what's happening. Intentions are good. It's just the execution that's not so good. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, too. I don't know that Jim does much end skill. He's not a big fan of printing that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Next comment. Yeah. He's always welcome to host or come on. Yeah, no problem. Not that I go and do much preparing anyways on these shows, but it was a little bit of a last minute thing. Wilmer actually got a hold of me yesterday while I was at work, and I saw the text, and then that time to answer him back. It was a busy day. And then I don't know what made me think about it. Just before I put the post up that I was going up, texted Wilmer back. I'm like, oh man, I forgot to text you back to tell you I would go up and do it. So he kept them in a glass. He's got them on display in the bathroom where they hit the tile floor. You do an excellent job modeling at HO scale too, buddy. How to get derailed Daryl to host? He needs to get the crypt keeper to clean the damn layout room out though. It's so long. He's probably got cobwebs so deep. There's not a scratch on the floor. Yeah, it'd be nice to have Anthony host to come up or whatever. No pressure, Anthony. No pressure. Yeah, right. With all the class clowns in this chat, it's like Halloween. Well, like they were saying, all the stores are putting the Halloween stuff up already, so you can put an early Halloween video up. Show what you've been up to, or what you haven't been up to. It'd take you a week to just do maintenance. They sent a couple pictures you sent me. It'll clean up though. Did you tear it down, WD? No, I didn't tear it down. Yeah, I agree, Ronald. Yeah, well, they're 2 cents. They still want to give us $1. One of the best steroids all over the layout. Kind of unrecognized. But for me to commit to stuff like this, work schedule is not stable. I will work on with the future results. Yeah, that's all right. Just a thought. Just a thought. Well, all right, guys, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to head out of here. Make sure you go over to Sparky's channel and check out those videos for his meet and greet. He said there's still 10 seats left on the diner train. This should be a great day. I think it's like a in there an all day long thing. So, I mean, for the cost that you pay for it, you're getting a nice meal, and it's a nice long day too. It's not just half an hour ride. It's a good 2 hours or something like that. No, nothing recently. I got a few of those heritage units on the last run from Scale Trains. Um, Technically, had some pre-orders to pay for. And I've been saving up for those for the next batch that just came out today. So I gotta decide if I want to pay or not. I don't want to pay. I want to just send them to me for free. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate all you guys coming in. Always a fun show. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. So you guys have a nice night, a good rest of your week, and bye for now. Yeah, I'm gonna get to one of these better cameras, and we'll I don't know what we'll do here. Yeah, maybe we'll go down. Give it a nice little run by here in a second. Couple minutes it'll be coming, and I'll get out of here. So hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll have these fuel tanks at least printed and painted. Hopefully I can figure out these handrails, and then we'll go from there. But they're probably going to go generally in that area where the truck is. There you go. Choo choo. I'm not as fancy as Jim. I don't have like outro music and everything. That backed up looks good. I gotta say, you did a nice job on that. Get there. Once it hits to the end, I'll click out of here. Thanks again, everybody. And we'll catch you next time. Have a great night. Bye for now.